Okie dokie. Okay. Where did I leave off? Well, actually, first, since I like the idea of the mic, I'm gonna continue using it. And second off, where did I leave off? Hey, buddy. Yeah, come here. Come here, buddy. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's where we left off. Huh. Looks like a mining trip is in order. Also gonna need some oak. I think we already have oak, though. Where's all the music gone? Oh, yeah. Also, this exists. We're gonna have to come back to that. Yeah, I kind of quit on this idea. My plan was to just mine straight forward and do these little cross sections like that. But after finding the trial chambers, I've kind of quit on that idea. Let's see here. There's no cave route through here. There's a cave route through here, though. Oh yeah, the deep dark, I forgot. It's gonna be a mess once I find the actual place. Man, why are skeletons so annoying? What is happening here? Why is it just a carved out area? Oh, by the way, I plan to do an achievement run for all of Minecraft. Our plan is not to just do a little survival game, see how long we can survive like this. It is to beat the game as fast as possible while doing all achievements. Which is going to be quite hard, considering I don't really know how to get them. And I don't plan to look them up. Which also means we don't get any of these cool add-ons that help us survive. Also, man, this is beautiful. Why is Minecraft so creepy, sometimes so deadly, but also so beautiful at the same time? It can never decide which one it wants to be. Also, hopefully I can actually find a fortress and stuff in the Nether. So far, I'm just trying to make a place where I won't be blown up every 2 seconds. Again, quite hard considering it's the Nether. The Nether is the one place where you're blown up every 2 seconds. Man, I finally get to the Nether. I'm not gonna be blown up this time. 2 seconds later of building. Hey, that guy needs a ghast, right? No, I don't. Yeah, you do. Here's 3 of them. And then that happens. What in the world? There's a bunch of iron here. Also, I'm hoping this is not too dark on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I can't fully tell, considering YouTube is sometimes a bit unpredictable. Also, I do miss the whole me writing in a book thing, but at the same time, I feel like this is just better off this way because I am dyslexic and cannot spell to save my life. Yes, can you spell a word such as horrifying? Okay, sure. Spelling horrifying. H O R I F, or is it PH F? C. It ain't gonna go anywhere good when it comes to that. I can spell basic words though, so I guess that's something. It's not horribly horrible. Also, man, it'd be so cool if the real world was like this. All these pretty sights, all these pretty things you get to see all the time. But no, instead you have giant companies and crazy things going on. What in the world? Oh, what the... Of course, sometimes this does exist in the real world, but at the same time, it just confuses me on how. Why would this be... Why is this like this? Why is there a pathway almost? Where does this go? Where am I now? Oh, I'm over here. Also, not gonna lie, the easy redstone stuff, of course I could make some of my redstone on my own, but these giant farms is really cool and helpful. And also, getting to customize them without any extra cost is really, really, really helpful. Of course, some people might say, oh, but you didn't get the materials. I paid blocks of diamond for that thing. I might as well get to customize it for free. And then some, you pay bunches of diamonds for it, and you still get to customize it for free. So I think that is a worthy trade-off. You pay diamonds for the thing, with a bit of more resources here and there, and you get to customize it for free. Also, have any of you guys ever seen the lore behind Minecraft? Because, not gonna lie, I was not expecting there to be literal lore to a survival game. I thought it was just a simple, funny thing, but then I realized, hey, there's ancient structures here. There's certain things that spawn in certain places. Is there actual lore here? And then next thing I know, there's a full not movie, but there's a full video on, hey, Minecraft has lore? Which I thought was crazy. Like, sure, I knew it's a possibility considering what I was seeing, all these ancient structures and things, but I didn't think it was real. I thought it was just, hey, haha, funny things here and there that might be funny to find. But after seeing the video, the first video, I looked deeper, and next thing you know, I find even more links like that. So, my gosh, these feckin' little baby zombies are a nightmare. Well, anyways, as I was saying, after seeing the first video, I'm like, okay, maybe there is something to this. So I started looking around, and before I know it, I find links to other structures that weren't even in the same place. They span thousands of blocks of distance. And then next thing I know, I'll find a new video from, is it Game Theory? Yeah, Game Theory. Stating that what I just found was more lore. Which was crazy. So eventually, I'm like, I'm gonna wait for them to find all these lore pieces while I look around and see different connections. And when you know it, there is an entire storyline to this entire place. Why this exists, why that exists, why they're in certain places, why you can summon basically a demon from hell. Other words known as the Wither. I was not expecting that. And the overall storyline of it, I think, well, besides for some other things here and there, is, over-harvesting. Us, the ancient builder that's left, is still doing what ancient builders did. Gathering all these little resources that I'm finding in these caves, which are not very plentiful, unlike when it was the past. Oh, here it is. Found it. So, that was crazy and awesome. I'm also being chased by a giant horde of dead ancient builders. Okay. Also, why do they have crazy reach sometimes? I feel like that reach is a bit crazy. No, don't do it. See, what is that reach? I couldn't even hit him. Oh, okay, I got his head. Was not expecting that. Which way was I going? Oh yeah, I was over here mining resources down here. And I started running away. So yeah, as I was saying, that reach, a bit crazy, I would say. Like, sure, it gives you a bit of a fighting, debuff to make it a little harder, but still, if I can't hit them, how are they able to hit me? I have a sword and an arm. All they have is a mouth that they bite me with, or the zombies punch me with. Well, punch me with their fists, but as I was saying, zombies, they punch. They might even bite in the game but I just can't see it. But still, you shouldn't have the reach of 2 arms and a sword. I have a sword and an arm. I can reach you before you should reach me. How is that possible? I don't really understand how that's possible. Because that doesn't really make much sense to me. Also, surprisingly enough, I was not expecting copper to be so plentiful. I would have thought ancient builders would be harvesting the heck out of it. Unless this is just the leftover remains, which would mean copper was literally in every rock and stone on the planet. Which would also mean that the atmosphere would have been greenish. But at the same time, that'd be crazy. Is that a solid block of copper? It is. It's a solid block of copper. Why is there so much copper? Wouldn't the ancient builders be harvesting this for resources? Unless they didn't know how to use it. And somehow we figured it out. Even knowing we can't figure out their portal travel. Although I guess the ancient builders were too focused on other things to really do much with copper. At most, they figured out how to carve it into structures. Oh my god. Well, that's just a death trap from what it looks like. Do I really want to go down here? No, no I do not. I really don't want to go down here. I thought it was over there. No, it's all over here. Yeah, the deep dark, it can wait. The deep dark can wait, I think. No, nobody needs to see that right now, right? I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like getting away from that is also a good idea. Ooh, redstone. As I was saying, good idea to get away from it. Okay. Also, did the ancient builders use tons of coal as well? Because coal is very abundant. Of course, it's been millions of years, so more coal is bound to happen due to fossils and stuff. Which also brings me to a different topic of why we don't have some other resources that are naturally spawning if this was a actual world like real life. Let me clarify. If we have coal from fossils and things, shouldn't oil exist? Of course, everybody's gonna go crazy saying, "Oh my God, oil! It's gonna be America all over again." At least that's what it would have been, considering the past that I'm practically from. I am not up to date when it comes to the new world kind of things. I don't even know what the heck the weird stick guy is that people keep going crazy about. What? I don't even know his name. All I know is that he keeps saying something about a car type. Some sort of car. To me, it's just annoying, which is what brain rot is. It's annoying. Annoying and melts your brain. Hence the name. There's also a shark with easies? Or shoes? I don't really know. But for some reason that exists. I don't even know what that is. And some other guy. I don't even know what they are. But they exist. For what purpose or what reason, I don't know. And then there's the freaking, what is it? 6-7 thing. I thought it was something interesting. Something had a bit of reason behind it. No. It all happened because some random kid shook his hands around and said 6-7 at a concert about basketball. Yeah. I'm not lying when I say this. It was one kid who went 6-7, shooking his hands around, and somehow everybody took that as a meme. Even knowing that one kid did that once. I don't even know how that even happens as a meme. What purpose would that even be as a meme? It's like memes have become less meaningful. Because the other memes, they had some meaning and reason behind it. They were meant to be hilarious, they had actual rules and kind of had statements for why they do it. 6-7, it's just, it exists now. Congratulations. I don't even know why. Well, I do know why, it's just, there is no reason for why. Also, man, these caves go on forever. I didn't realize I was next to a giant cave system under here. Where am I? Well, I'm not going that way. Which way is towards, home? is, I don't know. Oh, hello.
Where are my earbuds?
They should be at your shelf near your bed, right? Okay. And there goes my sister. And her channel pup drop. Anyways, as I was saying, is there an actual legitimate reason for the existence of 6-7 besides for a random kid doing it randomly at a basketball tournament? Because that is literally where it came from. One kid saying 6-7, shaking his arms, and suddenly everybody mimics him. Monkey see, monkey do. I really do not know why you would even continue doing it. Does it even have meaning? Or was it completely made up for the meaning? Random kid did it, and then the kid added meaning to it. Or is there actual meaning from what that kid did? And by now I should probably be heading out of here. What? Did I just... I swear I saw something in the corner of my screen. Weird. Where is the way out? As I proceed to get more resources, I should probably stop. There's diamonds under here?
Where are my earbuds?
I do not know. You okay?
I'm sick.
Oh.
How are you not sick?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of a recording, though. So, yeah, as I was saying, is there a reason for that meme? If it even is a meme? Is it a meme? I feel like it's not a meme, considering where I came from when it comes to my culture. At least from what culture I've been used to. Which is weird. My culture is kind of spread out all over the place. You have points from the past, you got things from the future, you got things from the middle. It's very weird. I don't even know what to call it. Because I'm used to the meme of 69, 21, whatever, what was it called again? There's also the meme where, there's this newer meme where you're going, something rhymes with grug. Then you have the meme of the past where people are saying damn and stuff. And all this other things, the sirens and all that. Little funny clips here and there. I'm used to that old-fashioned stuff, not this new weird stuff. The old-fashioned made sense. It was funny. And since it was funny, it made sense, you really liked it. Again, this newer stuff doesn't really make a ton of sense. It just kind of exists now. I also don't suppose that eventually I could actually have proper recording software. Like an actual mic and not this controller mic. At least the controller mic does its job very well. I'll congratulate the company for that. Didn't expect them to have such a good mic system in this thing. And also to have a built-in recording software into the game console itself. And I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about it or not, but I am using a controller with a PS5 to do all these recordings and things. Which I find quite crazy considering I wasn't even expecting there to be a single ounce of recording. And if there was, it probably wasn't going to be good. But they surprised me when they somehow just put that into the PS5. And also from my post, you can probably see that the PS5 is a, I think, collector's edition, considering it's the Joker that's on it. Now, where is the way out of here before I keep mining the entire Earth out? Okay, I seriously need to go. Where am I? Ow! I wasn't bothering you. Oh. I need this, actually. Thank you. No, thank you. You can go away. There we go. Infinite lava. That way I don't have to keep going to the nether. Hey, seriously, how the heck do I get out of here? I've gone so far, I have no idea where I am. Well, I kind of can tell where I am. Not very well, though. Yeah, think about it. I know that my ancestors were from Ireland. Was Ireland ever a proper empire at one point? Or like a crazy big country? Or was it always small? That is something that I've been wondering quite a bit. Because I thought every country now had at least one point in their history where they were big, huge, and very powerful. Or at least big and huge. I don't think Ireland ever had that. I know they had great disasters, such as the potato famine, or the spud famine, which are the same thing, just different words. Yeah, this is not the correct way out. And I've just now realized I'm low on spuds. How do I get out of here? Ah, that is probably the way out. Nope, no it's not. It is in fact not the way out. I don't know where I am. Some gold. Some redstone. Also, I don't know if any of you will like the other idea that me and my sister have come up with, because we kind of like the idea of a roleplay kind of thing when it comes to like being an animatronic, like Five Nights and Freddy's and stuff. Oh, it is the way out. So we have been building and designing our own little pizzeria to be in charge of. Well, be in charge of at night. We're not fully in control when it comes to the day, considering we're not proper people to be running what do you call it? A establishment. Mainly because we're supposed to be the company's property. But also at the same time, we can be in charge of certain things. Just don't let the company know. Hi guys. You have been busy sorting. Oh, that's where all the copper is. Also, I really need to build a better automation system than this. But first, monster jerky. Instantaneous monster jerky. Mainly because of how long it's been sitting there. The longer these sit here, the more cooking power they achieve. So you can sometimes instantaneously cook the jerky. But other times you can't. Which is right now. Did I ever have a sorting system for lapis? Excuse me? I do. Okay, good. Yeah, I have way too much copper. Now think about it, I should probably have been crafting these into blocks to begin with. Diamond shard? What does that do? Tinker's construct. Oh, they have new stuff. Not gonna lie, I like the old dyes that they had, but the new dyes, they kind of make more sense considering what dye is in the past. Because in the past, you used to grind stuff down into powders and mix it with water and stuff to make colors. Huh. What is a diamond shard for? Tin? You can make tin? What? Emerald. Emerald shards? What? A faucet? It's finally happened. Oh my goodness. We can finally use that. We can finally use this. I guess they got rid of that block. Where's the grout? Are we out of grout? Hey guys, where are you going? Where are you going? I need to know where the grout is. What'd you guys do with it? Do I have to make more? I have to make more, don't I? Okay, then. Here we go. Shovel. Oh my goodness, why are you here in the day? I already got the gravel, now I need the sand. Where do I get the sand from? I guess this'll have to do. Okay. Oh, there's the clay as well. Here we go. Okay, that should be enough sand. Okay. Now, where am I gonna get clay? I have just now realized I'm gonna have to recreate the entire smeltery. Well, that gets me 8. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go gather a ton of resources. Eventually I'll get back to you guys. Of course, I have to wait until this recording's over, because I don't need a 4-minute video with a bunch of hour videos. Mainly because I like consistency and have a bit of, what is it called? It's when you want everything to line up perfectly. In other words, you want everything in a certain mimic way, like a mirror. I don't know what that's called, I forgot. Okay. First step is getting all of this to actually line up correctly. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 blocks? Possibly. I still need these, though. I don't think I have a tank, do I? No, I do not. Oh, that used all of the... Oh, okay. I need to go get more grout. Of course. I didn't leave anything in that chest. Okay. Now think about it, I should probably check when it comes to these resources. I'm gonna need 11 more diamonds, a bunch of stone, a bunch of this, and a couple more blocks. I already have this. I can get that. I can get that. Already have. Already have. So we're almost at the point of building this, which will get us infinite iron. What are you doing? I think he's taking a nap. Anyways, yeah. Golem burn. Golem go in here. This, I don't know what this does. I forgot what this does. Storage, smelting, crafting, something. All I know is the iron's gonna spawn here. And these will be elevators to get up there to see how it's doing. I've just realized there's no more light on that. Did I lose a llama? That is a drowned, okay. I'm gonna leave these in this chest. Oh wait. I already had the 4 quartz.